Hello, my name is Magellan, MAG for short. I'm standing here in Second Life, or at least my little part of the world of Second Life. I'm sort of interested in talking a little bit about my experience in Second Life, but also I'm very interested in how it relates to or connects with what people in Second Life call real life, RL for short. I also want to talk a little bit about why somebody such as myself finds Second Life so compelling. What is it that has this almost magical quality that hooks some of us in somewhat to our surprise? I remember when I first looked at Second Life, I thought it was going to be a very odd, disembodied kind of experience. But I plunged into the experience, as I often do, interested in exploring new ideas and new approaches to things. And much to my surprise, the experience turned out to be totally enthralling. Let me show you a little bit about my current location. This is land that I've developed, virtual land in Second Life, I suppose somewhat analogously to real life. One can buy and own virtual land and develop whatever one wants on it. What I've done here is, this is a Red Rock inspired amphitheater, outdoor amphitheater. I once visited the Red Rock site just out of Denver, and when I came to Second Life and started to get interested in developing a more public kind of meeting place rather than doing an indoor environment, the possibilities of using tools to develop an outdoor location such as this one was part of what appealed to me. You can also hear sounds in the background, cicadas, different birds and so forth. I think the sound environment is another aspect of Second Life that I find particularly interesting. I've also developed this adobe looking building, somewhat like what one finds in the American Southwest. I've been building a conference center for my colleagues to use. Just to show you a little bit of the space. The stools are designed by a friend of mine, an online friend from Second Life called Pandora Wake. She's an artist. I've been heavily involved in one of the artist communities inside Second Life. And now we come into the area where I have been, it's hard to call it anything else except playing, experimenting with different tools and techniques for designing and developing sculptures or kinetic different activities, objects, programming, scripting, textures and color, different kinds of design work, a number of different projects in different stages. Some of my real-life sculptures that I've converted to a Second Life version, such as the egg sculpture we're looking at. You can see that Second Life is a kind of a of a mirror for the self. It's a place for playing, for exploring different parts of who one is. So there are lots of reasons for enjoying being in this space. This is a neighbor. Some of the things that other people are developing, like the sort of castle environment, there are lots of those around in Second Life. And these are other neighbors who are also developing different things. I live in real life in Quebec City. I have a neighbor in Montreal. I have another neighbor who lives in Taiwan. My neighbors over on the west side are behind the wall here are Spanish. So there's a relationship between space and culture in Second Life that's interesting and different from what one finds in real life. So I'll stop here for a first discussion, a first introduction to who I am and what I've been doing and why I'm interested in this kind of a space, a place, an environment.